Hello everyone. In this video, you'll learn how to change the speed of a video and also how to reverse it. Alright, as you can see, I've already imported a video into the timeline. There are several ways to change video speed in Premiere. The first and simplest method is this. Imagine I have a clip that is about 5 seconds and 26 frames long, and I want to shorten it to around 3 seconds, but I still want to keep the entire clip and just increase its speed. I don't want to trim it using the selection tool, so I press Ctrl+Z to undo. Now I move the playhead to around 3 seconds. You can see it shows 3 seconds here. Then I select the Rate Stretch tool and drag the edge of the clip to match the playhead. If I move the playhead back to the beginning and press play, you'll see the video speed has increased significantly, and the clip is now about 3 seconds long. So this is a simple way to increase video speed. I press Ctrl+Z again to return the video to its original state. Now, sometimes I want to change the speed only in the middle of the video. For example, right here where the subject starts rotating, I want to increase the speed and then return it back to normal afterward. So first it plays normally, then from a specific frame the speed changes, and then it goes back to normal again. I place the playhead where I want the speed change to begin. Then I enable the clip's motion line. If you remember from previous lessons, you need to go to Settings and enable Show Video Keyframes, so this line appears. Now pay attention. I activate the selection tool. There's a small icon on the clip. If I right-click on it, the Time Remapping option appears. Then I choose Speed. As you can see, another bold line appears on the clip. Make sure in the Effect Controls panel, under Time Remapping, the Speed option is active and highlighted in blue. If it's not blue, it won't work. Just click it to activate. Now I go to the point where I want the speed change and hold Ctrl while clicking on the line. A keyframe appears. Then I go to where I want the speed change to end and again hold Ctrl and click. Now I've defined the range where the speed will change. Let me zoom in a bit so you can see better. Now I drag this line downward. As you can see, the two keyframes move apart, which means the speed is decreasing. You can also see the percentage, around 40% for example. When I release the mouse, the middle section drops down. This shows that the speed is normal at first, then decreases and then returns to normal again. Since we reduced the speed and added more frames, the clip becomes longer, which is completely normal. Let's play it. It starts normal, becomes slow motion here, and then goes back to normal. If I drag it even lower, the slow motion becomes stronger and the clip gets longer. If you look closely, the transition to slow motion happens suddenly. It creates a sharp change. But if I click on one of these keyframes, I can split it and create a gradual transition. This allows the speed to change smoothly instead of suddenly. There are handles here that you can adjust to control how smooth the transition is. If I increase the handle size, you can clearly see how the transition becomes smoother. Now when I play it, the speed gradually decreases and then returns to normal. If you lower the speed too much, the video may stop moving or become extremely slow. You can also adjust the spacing between keyframes and tweak the handles to create smoother transitions. This is one method for changing video speed. If you want to increase the speed instead, simply drag the line upward. This makes the clip shorter because higher speed means shorter duration. If I play it now, you'll see the speed increases in that section and then returns to normal. To delete a keyframe, just click on it and press delete. If you want to remove all speed keyframes, go to the Effect Controls panel and reset the speed option. Another method is to right-click on the clip and select Speed/Duration. This opens a new window. Here you can directly change the speed. Make sure the chain link icon is enabled. If I change the speed from 100% normal to 200%, the video duration decreases. For example, it was 5 seconds and 26 frames. Now it becomes shorter. If I click OK and play it, the speed is doubled. I undo again. You can also change the duration instead of speed. For example, if I set it to 4 seconds, the speed automatically adjusts. If I set the speed to 50%, the video becomes twice as long and turns into slow motion. There's also an option called Maintain Audio Pitch, which is disabled here because the clip has no audio. If the clip had audio and this option was enabled, the pitch would remain natural even when speed changes. Now I import another clip. If I change the speed of one clip, you'll notice that it may disconnect from the next clip. To fix this, enable Ripple Edit, Shifting Trailing Clips. This keeps clips connected when duration changes. There are also 3 interpolation options. Normally, Premiere adds or removes frames, which can reduce quality. To improve quality, you can use frame blending or optical flow. Optical flow gives the best result. Finally, to reverse a video, right-click the clip, go to Speed/Duration, and enable reverse speed. Now the video plays backward. You can also cut a section using Ctrl+K or the razor tool, duplicate it with Alt+Drag, and reverse only that part. This creates a forward-reverse effect. Play it and you'll see normal reverse normal again. This is how you can use these effects in your projects. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.